Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dead by Daylight is an interesting game, but I would rather just stick to playing it with friends, such as tonight. Because on my own, it's not even remotely as much fun by the look of it. Anyhow, I'm not gonna drag this part out too long. We will put the 1 hour stream concept to the test. Because if I can get away with just 1 hour and still get a decent watch time, in that case, all the through work streams will be no longer than 1 hour. That cuts down on my expenses regarding the utility bills to run this show and probably grants me an extra hour of sleep. Which is, I have to say, crucial in order to keep that job I hate from the bottom of my heart. That actually pays for all of this. Dude, that's it. Anyways. Grave digger. Oh my. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yay. I don't quite know why the hell I started climbing up. But hey, it's late enough for me to do pointless things. Like calling for the horse. I just love this. Ooh, sorry. Something tells me the horse did not survive that one. Oh, shit, girl. Whoops. Hmm. Conquest Battle available. I didn't know about that. Well, everything in due time.
Stories of Leonidas. I can't believe I'm finally seeing where history was made. Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes. This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out
Very
your
much
spear.
so.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
For example, why there's such a small part for the breasts in that armor? Oops.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people
All right, broski.
before. Your spear.
Man, I need to
connected.
put my concept into reality and build you a literal computer desk.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus.
So you don't have to put anything away.
You understand?
Just
I
hold
will
it down.
do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
I'm still saying she should have a bigger breast compartment in that armor. This is just a personal preference.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us? Only for a short
No, he's just on the ship because he likes
Herodotus
ships.
is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension. And all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like El Pinor.
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that.
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
Well, shit, it's also complicated to get out of the harbor without getting into this fight.
One of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always.
Not always that positive.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates. Sails up! Now! Let's move! Everyone, ready for impact! We're at maximum speed! Spears at the ready! Go! Archers! We need you! Slow the rowers!
Alaka! They're heading right for us!
We're at full speed! Here they come! Archers to the front! Forward! Hang on tight! Fire!
Steady your aim! Looks like we're out of nature.
Nice. Also a fair bit pointless. I don't think I need to upgrade the ship just yet.
Faster! Get that sail down!
Oh, that's more like it. no one to bother us.
Lower the oars!
Just because I barely touched the freaking edge of the circle there, where I can dunk the ship. Now that I'm thinking, I have no clue where I'm gonna upgrade the ship. Do I even need to be in port for that? Nah. I could stop and synchronize that, but nope.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion? The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon.
You're both hopeless.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Ready the oars! Arm yourselves! Release! Back to your marks! Burn them! Archers, get ready! Ready! Let's go! Ready yourselves! Ready! We board! Follow my lead!
This is why I said there's no need to upgrade the ship. Okay. This is the time when both of you bugger up. Pirates.
Enemies are close! Get ready! Everyone, brace yourselves!
Ugh.
Salvage nearby.
Woo! Feel that wind! Throw your spear! Come on! We board the bastards!
They just don't stand a chance and they still try. Oh, I missed the guy. Yeah, I looked onto someone who was literally under the ship. And somewhere along the line I managed to throw him overboard.
Rowers! Go! Lower the sail!
Easy pickings.
Salvage nearby.
I don't think I ever upgraded the ship apart from adding the fire arrows slash spears. If you don't mind a bit of a challenge,
We spotted some salvage.
you don't have to bother much with upgrades. And it's 2 playthroughs, and I don't think I did too many engravings on my weapons for that matter. Sure does help when you start knowing things.
Kassandra, there's a question I need to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
We are approaching the island of Andros, Kassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
Greatest what? If these guys are just walking around the deck, who the hell's docking the ship?
Here it is.
Here it is. Yeah, you haven't missed much, just sunk a few pirate ships. That being said, I know it's not your kind of game. It's a random thought just popped into my mind about ships. So I'm pretty sure Elite Dangerous is not your type of game. Oh, it would be nice, just once, if I could just, you know, see everyone docking into the same freaking space station. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad background for our little idea. You know, dock in, pop up the 2 cameras, and fire away with the topics we bring to the table.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, it's slightly more on the side of socializing rather than, you know, how many times we win or lose. So for that part, it's definitely an interesting choice. But like I said just before you came back, that it's not something I would play alone. I mean, the 4 of us, or if Jeremy joins in, the 5 of us, it's fine. But Elite Dangerous, it's a free-to-play game, as far as I can tell. It's basically Space Simulator.
Who's there? Come out!
You know, the stuff Starfield tried to be and failed.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Imagine living with the legacy of such a
felt something.
famous
Oh?
ancestor.
It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and
Yeah.
the strength he possessed.
It's interesting. It's
Feel
how
the
could I
secrets happening
properly
around us.
describe it?
That is our family's gift.
It's more like the chill type of game.
Some recognize the power
And
we
as
bear,
long as
but
you
only for themselves.
hold yourself to certain
But take it from
rules,
us.
I won't let them.
it's really hard to run into other players who give you grief. They can, because the moment you venture out into actual multiplayer, you can choose not to. That's the beauty of it, but then you miss out on the interaction. So if you do choose to go out into multiplayer space, yeah, in that case, people can and will try to blow you up. But yeah, with a bit of practice, you can avoid most of them.
I haven't forgotten you.
And you can do pretty much exploration, mining, transporting people. Then how the living hell did you end up playing them? Now, Bloodborne twice. Okay, so on the second occasion, I'm guilty as charged because I made you play it. But other than that,
By the gods. Who built all this?
oh yeah, the first time in the forge. And it's really, really chill. You probably
How does a place like this exist?
oh, it's easier to play with flight controls. Not saying you can't do it with just a controller. I've happened to have flight controls.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
Yeah, and the second time, guess what? The same thing happened. Ah,
Something's
goodness
glowing
gravy.
over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
How does the forge know what to do with the blade? Oh, how nice of Discord to send me a notification of your stream when we're done playing. Like half an hour ago.
Themos,
Hey, Jess.
the forge.
I knew I let you stand the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Kassandra didn't just have Isu technology, she had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you.
Yeah,
Now
but
get some rest before you go back to
on that
Kassandra.
part, you already played the game, so yeah, I didn't expect that you're gonna have such a hard time.
No time to rest. Abstergo goons could be tracking us down right now.
And the rest of us will be ready for them. If you burn out here, our mission will be done.
They told me you had a cheerful bedside manner.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
The rapist, yeah.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Yeah, you did way too well. I should have picked you freaking Shakiro Shadows dies twice. Died twice, sorry. That would have had you, but too late for that. Now I have to hold up my end of the bargain. But if I freaking play Elden Ring day in, day out, oh, that's gonna be too much. Yeah, she's gonna stretch her legs. Her legs. Not something else. Her legs. Naughty boy.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Kassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
All of a sudden, her vitals are not crashing. Right? Epic rewards. Yeah, they're gonna give me an armor that's worse than what I'm wearing. Yeah, epic rewards. Ships roaming the sea. Yeah. Me too. Me too. But first I'm gonna freaking somehow, after losing most of my nerves and probably a few controllers, yeah, I think I'll try to finish Elden Ring before I dive into anything more diabolical. I've seen that game in play quite some time ago, and not by a long shot easy. Bosses have 2-3 different levels of transformation.
Stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Pretty much like Final Fantasy, just the bosses have even bigger pains up the ass.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.
Yeah. All I'm wondering about is what the living toss is powering all this. They never dive into that. How on earth no one, first off, ever tried to dig underneath or from above down into these places, number one. Number two, like I said, what on earth is powering them? We're talking about a civilization that's lost for thousands of years and is still underpowered.
Time to talk!
And I still love Alexios as the bad guy. It suits him much more than Kassandra. Well, sooner or later. I mean, it might take a couple of years, but I will. If I wanted to seriously push that game, I would have to play it like
You're
every
not hard
bloody
to
day
track.
to level up.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos!
That went well.
Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Oh, how nice. A warthog and the bear fighting each other. That would be a short fight considering the sheer strength of a brown bear. But yeah. Interesting.
legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right, there was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real.
Was.
Kassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens, to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
I'm making good progress. Upgrade available. Didn't I just do that? Are they joking? Whatever. Get out of the way.
Ready for...
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Basically, I have the
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules
name
into
and
the
location
backs
of
their heads.
most of the cultists, which is kind of funny.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
Oh yeah, I never dealt with this guy. Level 79. Oh god. Okay. Probably should have beaten them in the first place, but as the
Fight is only
gladiator
over
guy.
when I am the last man left standing.
Holy shit.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Oh great.
Nice to have you back, Commander.
Yep, I just still need to pick a quest.
Sailing speed!
Holy shit. Needed 2 o'clock. That doesn't leave me with much time, really. Oh. This was never meant to be a long stream. But all things considered, This is yet another 10 hours of watch time. So, yeah. That's a plus.
These are treacherous around chaos. We should be careful.
It's just ridiculous that 75 hours is pretty much to keep everything in level.
Pirates, a lot of them.
Only pirates?
To make progress, that's more than 75.
Get that sail up!
Honestly, I don't really see when it's gonna happen, if ever, but I would certainly slam on the brakes and reduce the number of streams per week. If it did.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
I still think that she would have mighty small tits if they would fit behind that really slim armor. Really? Okay. Horse, please.
Let's ride. Come on.
Welcome back again. Just a quick check. What we on? Stats today.
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Shit tons of trouble. Yeah, my shorts are doing bad as per usual, but yeah, making shorts out of games that don't really happen to be in the public interest. Wow. Okay. How come what? Oh, you mean the shorts? Oh. If I was still doing Call of Duty shorts, most of the shorts would hit anywhere between 500 and 2,000 views. Assassin's Creed or even Elden Ring is not exactly everyone's piece of cake. So most of the people don't give a fat toss about them. That's simple. It's not like I'm banking on them too hard. You need to be more specific, bro. It's nearly 2 o'clock and I'm losing the thread of what I'm saying. You kind of have to repeat me on that one. My brain is skipping a beat.
But we must come together now for the glory of Athens. Glory for you.
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided.
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Act, Pericles, or I will.
Oh, good. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Well, I guess everyone and everything has a target audience. But it's undeniable fact that my Call of Duty shorts got me the subscriber count I have. Nothing else. If it wasn't for COD, I wouldn't have 1,000 subs by now. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and accept that you have to do what people are interested in rather than what you want.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
It's an unfortunate fact that Call of Duty pisses me off way faster than anything else. I would risk saying that even
Kassandra.
quicker than Elden Ring.
Welcome, Kassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you did a great job.
It's so easy to forget the good someone has done when times become hard.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Kassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Kassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
That must have been some really juicy piece of tomato.
He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like
That thing is covering half its right
My
shoulder.
friend Phidias needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Rigging it, basically.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
Shit.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Escape from Athens. I just came. Fair enough. Anyways. I'm debating myself, but leaning towards the thought of just quickly wrapping this one up. Hit the shower and go to sleep. I'm super irritable at work. As of late, and not sleeping is not making it easy. Where's the bleeding entrance? All I see is closed doors. Oh, for Pete's sakes.
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes?
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
What's also unmistakable is the fact that I'm
I'll track them down, Metiojos.
falling
Don't
through my
worry.
mouth on
Tensions
yawning
are high right now.
so hard.
At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
So I'm guessing I'm gonna deal with the fisherman and friends. And that's gonna be the end of it for today. Oh shit, I'm almost tempted not to even take a shower. Just get one in the morning.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Well, there's some things, so that's clue enough. Oh, come on.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Hey, Infernal.
This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers.
Right, and
The
cute to
legend
see
proves
me
they're just
signing off.
tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Oh yeah,
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy.
I am
But where do we start?
knackered,
Start here.
exhausted.
This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
Oh yeah, sure.
To rid Athens of this snake seller.
The sneak seller. Yep. Absolutely. I'm pushing the envelope real hard doing these late night streams. Still, despite the fact that I said that I'm gonna stop doing them after my 2 week of hiatus. I think I'm gonna take a week off and just do nothing but sleep. Once I just get that sweet email from YouTube that we're done climbing the ladder.
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mistios. You can't stop me.
You're simply delaying this.
Well, it didn't help that I didn't see a fucking thing from the bushes. Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to be happening because what's been happening that YouTube takes 2 days to process any previous video, live stream, you name it. But when it comes to deducting the watch time, they do that every 24 hours. So I've been above 3,000 a couple of times, but the following morning immediately drops like 50 hours or so, because now is the time that the old streams that were doing well are expiring. So yeah, it's annoying as it gets.
Try to stay out of sight.
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mistios.
Are you kidding me now?
You can't stop me.
Fucking bitch.
His death should keep Friends Pericles safe.
Exactly. Exactly, and I'm not saying it does not make me feel crestfallen every morning when I look at it, because it feels like I'm not going anywhere no matter how hard I try. I'd be lying if I didn't say that it's fairly feeling pointless. Unfortunately, it's not like, oh, we need to do this much and that's it. No, it's continuously expiring. So I don't just have to cover what expired, I have to add more to it. So this, when I say 75 hours a week, that's just to get that 1000. That does it out of that 75 immediately. Hundreds of hours are being deducted every week. So yeah, it's everyone's guess. Unless somehow I manage to hit the jackpot again, like I did with God of War Ragnarok, it's never gonna happen. What do you mean copied from YouTube? I'm afraid that's one expression I'm not familiar with. Oh, it is what it is. That's correct. But that ultimately begs for the question, why on earth I even try? Why not just let it go for good and admit that it's never gonna work out? If I did, that would legit mean that there wouldn't be this many streams. I just wouldn't see the point of doing them.
Walk away.
Yeah, but there wouldn't be late night streams anymore. Catching my drift? I wouldn't be trying half as hard. If at all. And that would probably push me even deeper into that hole I've been digging for a while now. I guess that's true. It just takes out the sense of achievement from the equation. Besides, apart from the handful of you, I don't think many people look at this channel as entertaining. Because if they did, there will be a hell of a lot more people. But the thing is, I can't change the very nature of YouTube. People come to YouTube to find stuff they are interested in. They're looking for specific things, then just roam around and randomly clicking on live streams. Meaning YouTube is and never was a live streaming platform in the first place. It's all about videos that are to the point where the subject is clear, not just some random dude sitting in front of a camera playing games. So me expecting to be successful with this kind of stuff on YouTube is a fool's errand. And the more I realize that, the worse it gets. I mean, sure, I absolutely appreciate the fact that I have you guys. I mean, don't take me wrong about that. But to see the channel be any bigger than this, I just don't see it.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them.
Oh yeah,
Thank
sure
you
it
for your
was.
help, Mistios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Oh yeah. I guess the best way to go about this is just cutting my losses, be happy with whatever I have, and just don't try to go any further. The only downside to that is the fact that if I reduce the number of streams and, well, it's gonna be harder for you guys to be around, assuming that work and life intervenes. Yeah, I wish I was meeting more of them. But you know, when I have moderators, not you, who just start taking the piss out of people who are newcomers and they've never been on my stream, yeah, that's kind of problematic. I've never ever seen anything like this. What just happened yesterday. That literally the one person who should keep order on the chat is the one causing trouble. You're fast. Yes, I am. Thank you. And they are idiots because they just wouldn't follow me in here. Adrius. He's one of the oldest and longer standing viewers on the channel. He was away for a while when I stopped playing Assassin's Creed. I can't remember, to be honest, when was the time when I actually gave his moderator status back, but boy, it was a mistake, because apparently he took that as license to do whatever he thinks he can do and get away with it. That clearly didn't happen. Didn't straight up ban the guy, but whenever he shows up and posts something like that ever again, it's gonna be a freaking lifetime ban. I'm not even going to reconsider it. It's difficult as it is to find new people who come around and watch live streams and they actually stick around for live streams, because views don't matter.
How did you get past the guard?
Viewer retention does.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
And if someone pisses people off the moment they enter the chat, that doesn't turn into viewer retention. Yep, yesterday's stream.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Ha! The people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while
A
you sneak
guard.
out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
Then he's gonna make it out of that when there's one door and there's this guy with his golden beard. That was good. Yeah, basically, he made some questionable jokes, and questionable is putting it very mildly for one of them, and he tried to take the piss out of another one based on their profile picture. Which has absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was some anime character or whatever. So nothing offensive even. And well, I'm not done with that. Not one bit. So yeah, for now, he's not a moderator anymore, which means if he comes in and he's... Yep, I did. So if he comes in and starts pulling shit, you have every reason to put him in a timeout. And if he comes back and keeps continuing his shenanigans, out with the guy. I'd rather lose a regular than lose the ability to grow the channel, because a regular is just regularly pissing people off. He was kind of a dick with me as well when I was doing the PC conversion live stream. I just didn't pick up on it. I consider it as a brain fart of his, but yesterday was different. Just
maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
quickly scroll through the stream. You'll find it soon enough. I can't remember exactly when it happened, but it was the that Elden Ring stream. Yeah, yesterday was Elden Ring. Or more precisely, the last stream. Not the Dead by Daylight, obviously. That happened just an hour ago. Oops. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to figure out how to meditate. There you go.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I was right there.
I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Hey, then the one before. Give me a moment. Interesting. Okay. That's the one. Um, okay, I can actually exactly tell you the timestamp. His first infringement happened at 1 hour 39 minutes into the stream. When he actually called someone for no actual reason a hoe. And then he tried to sell that as a joke. And when the person didn't take it as a joke, he continued to be quite insulting. And that was before the other person came in, who got taken the piss out of because they had a profile picture he didn't like.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
If he wasn't around for so bloody long, I would have thrown him out like right on the spot.
Ready for sail!
Welcome back! Where shall we go?
Anyways, I'm gonna take this guy wherever he needs to go, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna sleep another 5 hours again, and I have a double shift with a bunch of punks.
Look there! Salvage!
I never thought Athens was good.
I've left places I've called home.
Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
This bay.
We've got a fight coming!
Hopefully the cult won't bother me.
Brace yourselves forever!
We are at a disadvantage here! I wasn't even worried. They could never...
To be honest,
stress me out.
he'll be better off if he doesn't come back. Because sure as shit, or cards to horses, pick your favorite expression, that he's gonna be moaning about his status. And boy, I need nothing more to give it to him from both barrels.
This is a nice ship.
Because that would be like the peakiest shitty move ever if he even tried to mention why he lost
Traveling the seas.
the moderator status.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I began to feel a bit sick.
Sounds great.
Otherwise, you're clean liquor.
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it.
It's just the thing that is delivery day. And it's gonna be boring once I'm done with the deliveries. Staying awake is the actual challenge in here. Oh yeah, and not hitting anyone in the face with a freaking frying pan because they are being absolute idiots. But that's a different thing. Ready the line, and you don't see any ropes flying up. Okay, I was halfway into the water. What the hell? Oh, anyways.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you,
Civilian.
As you
They,
can see,
they already
I
named the
didn't
guy.
get
Why
here
call
alone.
him Civilian?
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
That was quick. He sent the letter before she actually arrived. No. I mean delivery as goods in. And they freaking changed the menu, so there's a bunch of other stuff I didn't quite seen before. I would freaking chew my legs off if I had to deliver food for this company. Wow.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Yeah, pretty much the whole city, but you know, who cares about the details? Anyways, before I forget myself and dive into this any further, it's time for me to bugger off. I already had one stream. This is like the sugar frosted topping on top of that. Oh, well, Dead by Daylight is not the most exciting of games, but I can't tell when was the last time when I actually played with the guys, and yeah, would have been foolish to miss the opportunity. Anyways, I think for Monday night, I'm gonna just stick to this game. It's easy to play, and I can do it being dog tired and all. Like today. And Tuesday is gonna be Elden Ring. I'm trying to make some form of progress with that game. Otherwise I'll never get the end of it. Wednesday will be most likely a late one. So yeah, I guess Assassin's Creed Odyssey again. And the rest of the week, fuck knows. I want to play through Detroit Become Human. And there's a bunch of other games I didn't even touch yet. And I'm already eyeballing more. So yeah, I think I'll just get a dice or something or whatever. Just roll it, and whatever it turns out, that's gonna be the next one. Because, you know, I can come up with a schedule. Hey, Punisher. Nice. How did you find it? Good enough? That game pissed me off by the end of it. But I can pretty much get pissed off with any game, really. Yeah, the ending was a little bit shy of actual effort, but there's another Alan Wake 2, so I guess they get to rectify that. Anyhow, scheduling things would be difficult because I have no idea how tired I'm gonna be, and you know, Maybe I want to change the lineup. Plus, for some of the games I don't have thumbnails ready. Yeah. Anyhow, it's time for me to bugger off because it's literally 2:45 a.m. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry, Parisha, you kind of dropped in on the epilogue of the stream. Would be nice if, like, this would be my #1 occupation and we could go all night long. Sadly, with about £4.62 a month, I don't think this is going to pay the bills anytime soon. That being said, I am really out of here. Time for me to catapult from the hot seat. I'll see you guys in the next round. Till then, be cool and keep on playing. And as always, peace.